working? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working?
Are you there?
I think I'm here. How do I make my headphones a little bit louder?
I can do it. Hold on.
Where are you going? That's not right. Nope. 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 Yeah. Yeah. All good.
Yeah, now it's louder in my left ear. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind having
Do you want
one.
these? You can have these headphones. You're the one with the crazy sound OCD.
No, my left ear is just could fill the universe. So I think
Really?
you know what I mean? No, you don't know what I mean.
No, sorry.
Well, I'm just saying that
earwax? What do you mean?
No, just the one ear is
enough.
Is enough because it's such a great ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your left ear? You told me you had a double earlobe once. Is that on your left ear? I've never seen a double earlobe on you.
It's on the right side. You want to see? You want to see if you can see it?
All right.
Okay.
Is it going to scare me?
I'm going to have to move.
That is obnoxious. How come no one's fixed that yet? I'm not talking about her ear. Sorry. She hasn't shown me her ear yet. She's wrestling with her microphone stand, which is collapsing into the soundboard over and over again.
All right.
Now she's going to show me the ear. I'm preparing.
Can you see it? It has an earring on it.
It just looks like a regular ear.
No, it doesn't. No, look carefully.
No,
Get
I'm
out
sorry.
your
It just looks like an ear.
No, look with your microscope.
Have you been lying to people all these years and pretending that you're really unique?
Get your binoculars. You're too far away from me. You're
No.
like 6 feet away from me. You can't see it. It's charming.
I really don't know
All right,
what you're talking about.
Forget it. I don't care if you like my right ear.
Somebody told me
right
that they had a third nipple once, and I was super excited to see it for months, and they finally showed me, and it was nothing. It was just it looked like a mole. It just looks like they had a freckle on their rib cage, and they were like, "No,
I
it's
have one of
a
those.
nipple."
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you. I've never seen any of your nipples. Your three nipples.
I thought maybe you'd seen some of my moles. I have a bunch, but it's okay. I'm not suggesting it. What are you doing here? You've been here for an hour.
I've been here for so long. I freaked out this morning. I glanced at my clock, and as we all know, I can't actually tell time. And I said, "Oh my God, I gotta go!" And I ran through chores, and my sister was there getting some sound equipment that she needed, and I was like, "You are making me late, Myra!" And I got in the car, and I ran down here, and I screeched into the parking lot, and my clock clicked over to 10 o'clock, and I said, "Oh wait, we're called the 11th hour because we go on at 11,
not 10."
So I went to visit my mom, who works at the law school, which is right in our parking lot here. And then I went to the bank, I wandered around town.
I love that. You just had an hour to kill. You see,
it's really weird.
Well, life was trying to show you that you need more unstructured time.
No, I think it might be life is showing me that I should learn to tell time, maybe. Oh. But I'm usually late, so this was
I love it.
Cool
I drove in the parking lot and I saw your car and I was just thrilled. I thought, man, she's a half an hour early. Little did I know you're a whole hour early. Wow.
Oh well.
Well, it's just making my day.
Oh, good.
Your mistake makes me feel really on top of the world. So. Oh, gosh. Well, welcome, everybody.
Oh, yeah. 11th Hour Radio. At least I said 11th Hour Radio at one point there for some random reason.
I missed it.
I mean, I didn't, introduce ourselves. I just, in passing. Oh, because I said I had to be here by 11, because we're 11th Hour Radio.
Okay.
11th Hour Radio is on Royalton Community Radio, WFVR-LP 96.5. Is that right? I always think I say it backwards. No, it's right.
96.5.
You're listening to Christina Stikos and Emily Howe. We come at you every Friday here on the 11th Hour. And is that all we're supposed to say?
I guess.
Why are we not supposed to thank the underwriters anymore? Or we are, but we're not supposed to thank them by name? Is that the the thing?
You can thank them, but you can't sell their products for them.
Oh. A lot of them don't really have products.
You can't give them a personal plug.
They're like
hey, I had a sandwich over at the South Royalton Market and it was really great. Can't do that.
Dang.
Just don't personalize it. Just say,
I'm not crazy about the sandwiches over there, so I don't have to say that. But I do like their hot lunch that comes in those you know, sometimes they make like crazy cheesy casseroles and they have it there and you walk in and it smells so good. And even though you weren't meaning to go and get lunch there, you just do it anyway because it smells really good and it is really good.
I should try that. I never seem to go there.
Don't eat the sandwich. Eat that thing in the chafing dish up on the counter.
Yeah, but the problem is I usually go because I'm trying to go it. I'm trying to go it. Like the grab and go?
No, these have like those nice compostable to-go containers. The brown ones, and you shut it, and they pop open and spill over your car.
Yeah, and I probably, if you buried that in your yard, I think it would take like 10 years to have it the tiniest.
Well, it falls apart in your car, so it must fall apart in the earth as well.
Maybe. But grab and go. I love that, grab and go. I saw that in Chelsea today, grab and go.
That's a gas station.
It's the sign that they have in front of the Chelsea pizza place says grab and go. It's one of those
but isn't that like a gas station
dry erase
like
boards?
Convenience store chain?
Chain? What do you mean? Eric Flanders has 3 places.
No,
is that
he's not a chain. Eric Flanders is a little bit of a chain, but he's not it's like a I think there's a convenience store called Grab and Go, like Stop and Shop. Grab and Go.
Oh, I see.
You know, like a Jiffy Mart or something.
See. I think they were just saying it like you would say to
somebody,
hey, grab
they should
your
watch
sandwich.
out. Someone's going to sue them. That's somebody else's logo.
In our litigious culture, anything could happen at any moment, so you have to be careful what you say.
I've never sued anybody. Have you?
No.
I feel really un-American.
That you haven't done that yet? It's something I have to put on your bucket list.
I feel un-Vermont because I don't care for maple syrup, and my father thinks that that's just sacrilegious to be a Vermonter and not, eat buckets of that stuff. But I don't like it. And I guess I'm not a true American because I've never sued anyone either.
Yeah, those two kind of go together. Grab and go. Grab and go your lawsuit and your maple syrup.
Oh my God. All right. Let me look
well,
this on my list.
I was going to talk about coffee, even though you don't drink it.
I don't drink coffee. That makes me something too.
Well, the thing was about to-go coffee. I was going to say, I know what I was going to say about to-go coffee. It's just, why is it always so hard to find the lids?
Really, people. Well, it should be near, near the cups.
Well, this is part of what it is that you get really disoriented. Your mind gets a little disheveled because you have to make so many decisions before you actually get to looking for the lids. You have to pick which coffee. You got your Sumatran. But also, why do they have the coffee in the
Sumatran is a word?
It's a place.
Sumatran? That doesn't
Sumatra.
Oh, fine.
It's where they make coffee. Yeah, well, then you have to decide, am I going to have the organic? Am I going to have the fair trade? Am I going to have the one in the pot? Like, why do they have them in pots and then they have them in carafes?
Aren't organic and fair trade usually, go together?
No. Yes, probably. I don't know. It's too many decisions.
I'm just trying to consolidate your decisions.
Even if you can just decide that, then you have to decide what size cup. Then you have to figure out where the cream is. Do you want cream? Do you want soy creamer? Do you want milk? What do you want, and where is it?
I have eliminated all these problems by not drinking coffee.
Well,
do you see why my life is just so exponentially better?
That's why you came here at 10 o'clock this morning, because you were so together. You should have
to waste all that time having coffee.
Well, you waste time trying to get to the coffee. You have to make like 50 decisions before you can actually go for the lid. And then, where do they put the lids? They never put the lids right next to where everything else is.
The lid probably should not be by the cups. Maybe the lid should be over with all that other junk, like the thing, the cream and the sugar. Because you don't want to pop the lid back off the steaming hot coffee because it's going to go splatter on you, right? So you want to put everything in.
Yeah, it's so complicated that I think that's why everybody...
Then you have to stir it?
Everybody screws it up.
You have to stir coffee, or does it kind of stir itself?
No, I gave up on that. I'm not going to stir, because if you have to stir, you have to find the stir stick, or you have to use a plastic spoon, which might melt in your coffee.
Yes,
and that's gross. Then you're going to get PCBs first thing in the morning.
Cancer.
Yeah, and it's going to... You know how coffee's
I don't want any cancer first thing in the morning.
Well, and especially because you're rotting holes into your stomach, and then that makes the PCBs have more access into your bloodstream.
Oh my God.
So
I think we just figured out the cure to cancer.
Did we?
Pretty much. You just have to stop drinking coffee before
No, I think we need to sue the coffee,
stirring it with plastic
the
sticks.
coffee station people, whoever makes those coffee stations. It's probably a chain.
That's who I could sue. I think I'd have to drink coffee, so I was going to sue them. Didn't somebody sue somebody because they dumped coffee on themselves? Wasn't that McDonald's?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could have been me.
Well, I like the whole idea of having coffee that's just coffee flavored. That's not really coffee.
Like ice cream?
Yeah.
You know, I do like coffee ice cream. So maybe
I love it.
Maybe I'm not a complete failure as an adult.
I had mocha fudge soy ice cream
Well, that sounds nice.
last night. I
Other
don't know
than
what
the
got
soy
into
part,
me.
but that's okay. Is that a note to us? See up there? It says DJs, blah, 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 blah.
It says go by this clock. We didn't go by
Oh.
that. I thought we were supposed to go by that clock.
Is that my clock?
It says don't touch the iMac. Ooh, I
That
touched
little
it.
clock looks like my... I think
this
that's
yours?
my clock.
No. Did you leave it here?
No,
Is this
but
why
I
you
have...
had the problem this
No,
morning?
but I have that exact same clock.
It says, what does it say on it?
We have several of those exact same clocks because we keep them in the barns and stuff.
It says advance.
It can't be my clock.
I like a little.
must have
I
made-
like a little clock like this that actually has arms on it that you can look at. Don't
I
you?
think they're called hands when they're on a clock, Christina.
But they're
Well, how can
longer
you
than
have hands without an
Those are
arm?
not hands. Those are
like
arms. Look at it. Look,
disembodied
I'll show you.
hands.
Do you see my arms? That's not my hands.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Let's just rewrite time-telling terminology while we're at it.
Okay. Yeah, what else can we do today? Since our lives are so meaningless, let's go for the gusto.
Really,
Let's take it all the way.
I do feel vaguely meaningless lately.
I do. I wanted to talk about that since it's Personal Growth Friday.
I had one of those... Oh, it is Personal Growth Friday. I had one
Yes.
of those sleepless nights the other night where I just stay awake thinking how much everything sucks. You ever do that?
How long did you do it for?
All night. I like pretty much. Well,
Off and on, kind of in and out.
no, I finally fell asleep around like 3:30. So, it kind of counts for...
Did you
most of the
get some
night.
stuff sorted out?
No. You just fall into a just stupor, and
Did you feel hopeless? Were you
Yes.
filled with despair?
yes, so that only happens in the middle of the night though, when you're so tired and you're just like you can't see any of the joys in your life. You just see all of the misery, and you're like so tired that it compounds itself in your head, and you feel like you're a failure.
Yeah, see, if we lived in the city, we could just get dressed and go out to the bar,
I know.
and there'd be other sad sacks.
Here you have to drive 45 minutes to get dressed and go to the bar.
Yeah, that's
And
a
I don't
bad
even
thing.
drink, so
You
there's
can-
no point in that.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
have. You can. All you can do is go out and look
I
at
feel
sheep.
better. But I feel better when I look at sheep. I feel better when I go to the bar anyway, even though I don't drink, because everyone else is drunk, and then I just feel,
Superior.
yeah.
That's good. I'd like to be on that side.
Or
of
at
the
least
fence.
amused, you know?
Well, you can feel that that's not one problem that you have, since you have all these other problems, but this is not one that you share
That's
with these
true.
people who are in the bar drinking.
That's true.
Whereas I, on the other hand,
I just... It's all right, Christina. You're not an actual alcoholic or anything.
well, I did go to Crossroads the other night.
Whoa. Okay, it just crossed the line. Just kidding.
Oh, I
They
was
have a
taking.
snazzy looking new sign over there. They look like they're kind of a
I
class
think
act all of a
it's
sudden.
a new ownership, and
not
they
that
have
I didn't like-
They have a
what's
great
his name?
menu. I had some.
Scott, yeah, he was cool.
They have a vegetarian lasagna, and
What?
yes, they do.
Crossroads? I thought they just had wings.
They do have all
like,
that
beer
stuff. They
nuts.
still have all that good
What are
stuff
beer nuts? Where do beer nuts grow?
in the nut areas.
What the heck? What is a beer nut?
It's just something you have with a beer. You can't have them. You can never have a beer nut. Don't even try. They won't
Well,
let you buy them
what-
at the store.
what kind
you
of
have
nut
to show
might
your
this
ID.
be?
It's a
They kind of
peanut.
look. They look. No, I think they look
come
green
on.
or something.
No, it's a peanut. That's
Maybe
been
it's a
specially-
pistachio.
It's been treated specially with beer-inducing hormones to make you drink more. It's got
Wow.
sugar and it's got salt as in a combo. They're kind of
just
gross.
Be salty, super salty, because that makes you drink. Right?
But do you like Chex Mix?
Yeah, I do.
So do I.
It's kind of one of those weird things. What's on it? Worcestershire sauce?
Well, there's all the different flavors now.
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire? War
Say
or
that.
wuss?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire?
Now I can't say it.
That's a weird ending of a word.
It's like in England, all the, Cheshire. Because there you don't say Cheshire, you say Cheshire. Worcestershire. Not Worcestershire.
Too much shushing.
How to make Friday fun.
Shush a lot. Shush a lot. It's near Camelot.
That reminds me, we've been thinking of band names because we're going to publish
I need to find a
pamphlet.
Band.
What?
I don't know why I'm doing this, actually.
Because you always volunteer for crap you don't want to do.
I know. I didn't even volunteer. I was just told to look. So we have like a wedding business or an event business out of our farm now. And there's several weddings, but there's also another barbecue party thing going on, and they need a band. And all the bands that they found are too expensive. I need a gig band in the area.
Do they want a cover band, that kind of band?
Anything like that's danceable and kind of local and good.
Well, how
and
about
not like
hot
thousands
flannel?
of dollars. I just emailed. Patrick is awesome and totally worth $2,000 a gig.
He does the DJing.
But I think this thing is a fundraiser, so if I give the people that price, they may freak out. People are silly about music. Music is worth more, but no one wants to pay more than like $200, and that just seems
that's
so bad.
I have found as a musician that weddings pay better than most gigs. So if they're being cheap, and it's a wedding, there's something really off there.
Yeah.
So, but
that's where you can get people. Here's the areas where there's money that people will just fling about lavishly. Money. Weddings, pets.
People fling their money about lavishly regarding pets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you can charge people like $6,000 to do dental work on like a dying dog, and they'll do it.
Yeah.
People love their pets. Yeah. And still children. Children is a good industry because people will spend money on their children before they'll spend it on themselves.
Right.
Or toilet paper or dead people because people keep dying. So I assume that's got to be kind of
lucrative.
I guess.
I think that's the word.
Although my friend is an undertaker, and their family is annoyed because a lot of people get cremated lately. So that's not as much money.
Wow. And I just
I never even thought about any of that before.
And here you are now, just sinking deep into the
personal growth,
the reality of
just
it,
growing in leaps and bounds.
Yeah. So you want to hear the band name?
Yeah.
Hamster Camper. What do you think?
That's cute. Can there be a picture of a hamster camper?
Sure, it'd be a good T-shirt, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to come up with hundreds and hundreds of potential band names.
People could pay us to come up with edgy band names for them.
Well, I don't want to.
Not me. You're better at this than me. Look at what you just did.
I don't want to split the royalties.
Genius.
No, I steal them from other people. I get other people to generate them. I can tell when people have a certain brain for it, and then I just get them going. And so far, we've collected a lot.
I think they make little hamster campers to go into hamster cages. If you go to the West Lebanon Pet and Supply, they have all kinds of different housing for your rodents. And I think they actually do have little, those cute little 50s campers, the stubby little roundish ones.
Really?
I think they have them for your hamster. I know they make bird houses that look like campers.
And you could take it to like a music festival or something?
If you were a hamster, probably.
Great. I think that's...
Hamster music festivals.
It's forward looking. Yeah.
Retro. The morels are out, Mushroom Lady.
Why are you calling me Mushroom Lady? Because I hate them?
You like mushrooms.
No, not particularly.
I hate them, but like...
Well, let's talk about mushrooms then.
You think they're pretty, though.
I do, yeah.
And I think they're pretty, too. I just don't want to put them in my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, if somebody
they taste
makes...
like private parts.
Well,
or something.
If somebody makes a special little saute...
Yeah.
If
you chop them up real small, I'm fine with that.
If they disappear. That's what I do.
People eat whole burgers that is just a mushroom
can I just say,
burger.
As far as technique, having been a vegetarian for 35 years or something like that, if you chop them up really fine until they almost disappear, and then you saute them with garlic and whatever, and you make like a bechamel sauce. Can you say that? That's your spelling word.
Bechamel? I don't even know what that means.
You don't?
No. I don't even know what letter it starts with.
What do you think? Bah, bah, bah.
This could be a trick one. You're always tricking me.
No, I'm not tricking you today. This
Fine.
is straightforward.
B.
Good. Yeah.
Bechamel.
Bechamel. We'll just give it a try. Just try.
Besh. Beshimell.
That's sort of like Ishmael or something. It's like biblical.
Is that a name? I kind of like that name.
Ishmael.
Ooh, if I ever get another baby, maybe I'll name it that.
Okay, write it down because you'll forget. You need a pen?
No, I have a pen. I don't know how to spell it, though. It would be bad to not be able to spell your own child's name.
Spell it your own way.
No,
Ishmael.
that is creepy. I hate when people interpret names their own weird way and add extra Y's and E's. It's annoying to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell it. I just have Ishma.
Well, you have 9 months to figure it out.
No, I'm not going to bake a baby. I would just get one somewhere.
You're not going to bake a baby? Is that what you just said?
I am too old to be baby baking.
Okay, whatever. Where are we going with this? Bechamel sauce.
I don't know.
Bech.
Oh my God.
Amel. And it's a kind of sauce that you make with a roux. Do you know how to spell roux?
Just don't even talk to me anymore. Just no. I don't know how to spell roux.
R-O-U. What's the last letter? Come on.
What?
Think wild.
Why are there any more letters? It's done.
X.
It's already that kind of roux.
Doesn't that mean that kind of roux?
Isn't that red?
Like kangaroo.
Isn't that red in French? No.
That's rouge. Anyway,
smarty pants.
Well, you make this thing where you put the butter, you put a lot of butter in, and then you slowly add a little bit of flour, and you mix it around on some heat.
That's like a white sauce.
Exactly, that's what it is. And then you add milk or whatever you want to.
Why are you calling it?
Well, because I know the proper culinary terminology. That's all, and I was trying to impress you, and it seemed like something I could stump you on, which I love to do.
It's quite easy.
Yeah. So, okay. Sorry, I gotta look. It's time for a song.
Oh, what's it going to be?
Well, I decided I would feature the Steve Wentworth Band today because I was over at Crossroads the other night, which you interrupted my story. But what I was going to say is they were playing over there.
Oh, cool.
And Steve asked me to come take some pictures.
What's their gig fee? They're good, right?
Yeah, you should ask them.
Okay, I'm going to write that down with Ishma on my scrap paper here.
Okay. Well, here's a track of their new album. It's called Can't Catch Me.
Steve.
Let's see if we can get it going.
Wentworth. I can spell this, baby.
Yeah. Here we go.
Band.
Kick some ass. Squealing tires on a 5-speed tread. Yeah, block to block, just fast you can. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. 'Cause I hate waiting at the light. There's mean eyes and left and right. I can shift faster than you. That light turns green, you see the proof. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. that turn. Gotta park this thing before I get burned. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. Turn on the key and away we go. Step on the gas, kick some ass. Squealing tires on a 5-speed trail. Oh, block to block, just fast you can. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. You never catch me. You never catch me, no. You never catch me. You never catch me, no.
Hey, I just heard you. I just heard you singing,
Yeah,
actually.
I was singing on that
Okay.
one. That was a fun one to sing, and they used the A word. But I let that slip because I know WDEV said it was okay to play. Because remember, it's like just donkeys. We've
Yeah.
talked about this. We talked
I
about
love
this.
donkeys.
I do too.
My aunt just got a little white donkey named Bella.
Nice.
It's very cute. It's very fuzzy. I
Great.
may actually go to jail when I leave here because...
Go to jail?
Yeah.
Why?
So I got here really early and I didn't have anything else to do, so I went to the bank to do some bank business that I've just been procrastinating dealing with, which is silly because it's deposits, which is good. Good. Need
Yeah, you
to
don't want to put
money
those
in bank.
off too long.
But I went to try to find my bank account number in my checkbook because I can't seem to memorize 6 digits or 7 digits or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
And my checkbook wasn't in my purse, and I remembered, oh yeah, I left my checkbook in John's car from the other night. And then, you know, whenever you write a check places, they sometimes like to see your license. So I had my license just tucked into my checkbook, and now it's not with me. And I think if you are caught driving without your license with you, I think you get in really big trouble. You think that's true?
Not if
Like,
you're
I have one.
not if you're cute and you can just look
No,
kind of put a
no.
sheepish smile on your face and
Sheepish.
just say, "Oh, sorry, officer."
No, it was a
I left
very
my-
honest mistake. I had to buy a hot dog for my child.
You had to?
Yes.
You didn't have to do that.
Well, stupid baseball games go from like before it's too early for dinner when you start them, and by the time you're done, it's like so late for dinner. Ooh, listen. Oh, sorry. I wanted you to hear my stomach growling, but
Oh,
I was talking about
I
hot
thought
dogs.
it was the baby kicking.
I don't have any baby. Oh my
Well, the
God.
way you did that, it just looked like
I have corn pops.
Listen to the heart peep.
Corn pop baby.
Gosh.
I'm such a jerk. I make the kids eat like healthy, no sugar, organic cereal, and then I have a hidden stash of corn pops.
They must know about it.
But the good thing, they don't like corn pops, so I don't feel as guilty.
Yeah, that's like the dorkiest commercial cereal I can even think of. I didn't even know
So
people ate
good.
that.
Oh, I love corn pops so much. Anyway, so I don't have a license with me because the checks were used at the baseball game to get dinner at the baseball game because I just frankly did not want to cook dinner at 9 o'clock at night when we got home.
Okay.
So I said, oh, look, here's a cook shack. They have hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff. So
Is that what you call it? Cook shack?
it's called the cook shack.
That's cool. See, I don't know anything about sports.
I don't think it has anything to do with sports.
Well, it
I heard
does.
John
We're-
tried to make you talk about sports last week. Was that fun?
He really tried hard.
He loves sports so much I can't even explain. It's so weird. You never would think that about him.
Oh,
He's a nerd, and yet he's obsessed with sports.
Really? He didn't
So
let on.
obsessed.
He was just I noticed he was trying to get me to talk about him, but I think I did a runaround.
I thought he
Of
was
some
joking. Like
type.
the first time we ever kind of went out or whatever, you know, we were doing that kind of list off things about yourself and whatever. And he said, or maybe he emailed it. He said, I'm a crazy sports nut. And I absolutely just thought it was a joke. I thought that was sarcasm or something because he's this sort of nerdy brainiac filmmaker person who seems like sports would be the least thing he would ever. But no, he's first thing in the morning, he's got to check stats on things. And
Really?
that's the paper comes, who whips to the sports section. We don't have TV, which is very sad for him because if we had one, he would watch TV. But he's glad. He doesn't want to watch it. He loves listening to it. Fall asleep listening to the Red Sox at night.
I don't even know what to say.
I know.
I don't know what to
say.
say.
So shocking. You think you know somebody, and then
yeah. I mean, I fall asleep, listening to the stars falling.
That's good.
And the ticks singing out.
Oh,
Their
ticks.
tick song. Hey, guess what?
What? I'm itchy now.
Yeah, I got 2 ticks last week.
Finally! That was on your bucket list.
I know. It was on my bucket list. I've accomplished it. I don't think it's going to be the last time being a landscaper. It's
had them before. I
kind
just
of a
can't believe
liability. No, but let me tell you what was so exciting about it is that I found them, I believe, within 24 hours of when they embedded their little heads into my body, the soft tissue of my body.
Where on your body did they find?
One was in my armpit.
Oh my God.
And the other was like on my rib down here. So when you said that about the third
Watch
nipple,
out. They're going for your third nipple.
yeah. Anyway, they've probably created one down there. But I was by myself. I did not have assistance. I couldn't yell for somebody. What I wanted to do is just, have somebody else take care of it. Mm-hmm. But I said, no, I slapped myself. I pulled myself together.
Were they on you at the same time?
Well, I didn't know it. Once I
oh my
found,
God,
I found,
that's actually
I
pretty
found
gross.
the one and I removed it. And then I said, I should probably just check around and see if there's another one. And sure enough, and I almost fainted. But when you have to rise to the occasion and be an adult, you just do it. So I got the Q-tips. I got the cedar oil. I had this really intense cedar oil. I thought I'll douse this little guy.
Oh, you're going to do I just pull them off with tweezers.
No. This is how you do it.
Okay.
I saw it on the internet, so it's got to be right.
Okay.
And I love to spread misinformation. But actually, it worked. I took the Q-tip and you go counterclockwise, and I had to do it holding a mirror.
Why do you have to do it
I couldn't see
counterclockwise?
it because they go
can they tell time?
clockwise.
I can't even tell time. Can the tick tell time? Really?
No,
I feel incredibly
but it's like a
now.
screwdriver. They go in a certain way and
They
come
don't
out
twist.
the opposite. Yes,
Christina,
they do.
the ticks don't twist
how would
into you.
How would you bore your head into somebody?
They just
you would twist
dive it. They just slam it in wicked hard.
No, they do not.
Their head isn't in you.
They
It's
do
just their
not.
mouth,
No,
I think.
No, you're wrong.
They don't twist.
No, you don't know what you're
I
talking
don't see
about.
them spinning around in circles
I know
on
about
dogs
ticks.
and things. No,
Yes.
this can't be. Everything
come
I ever
on.
know is going to be a lie now. I just don't understand.
No. Well, anyway, you go counterclockwise with the Q-tip, and you just do it, and you push their little bodies around. It's really kind of cool.
Oh my God.
And eventually,
I
they
don't
just
even know what to say
they come
right
out.
now. Okay, I just grasp them by their heads with some tweezers and pull straight out, and they both come out too.
No, but then sometimes their little heads stay in there.
I know. I had to go to the emergency room one time because the only one that's been in me for a wicked long time, I check all the time, but this is gross, but it was in the underside of my nipple. So when I looked down, I couldn't see it.
Oh, great.
I mean, it's the only spot maybe.
It's like
They
the
could hide.
cone heads.
But
Remember the cone heads on Saturday Night Live?
I do. I didn't really watch it very much, but I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's scary like that.
Yeah.
And they're sharp on the top of their head.
You don't want to find one in your nipple. It's really unpleasant. And then when you go to the emergency room with its head still in you because you didn't really want to pinch your own nipple off. Then all the super sensitive medical professionals laugh at you when you get there because you're
Did they
freaking
really?
out in the emergency room because you've got a tick head
that's
embedded
a medical,
in your nipple.
That's a medical
I
unprofessional.
felt really insulted, actually, that they were doing that.
Well, let's name them by name and shame them.
I don't know who they... I never... A second doctor introduces themselves to me. I don't even know what
They're
their name
supposed to have
is.
name tags.
They do, but it's
Like
always in another
Tom.
language because the smart people are never American.
It was probably Bob.
It wasn't Bob.
There's a good chance it was because so many people are named Bob.
Well, I have such small breasts anyway that like the whole, they get out their little magnifying glass to see the tick in my nipple, and they weren't really making small breast jokes, but it felt like it was verging on that. Like, here I am with my magnifying glass over your tiny boob. Okay? It was a humiliating experience, so I check myself really, really well now.
Well,
I always check under my nipples.
Next time, just do it yourself. That's what I'm trying to...
I did do it myself,
trying to give
but
you
I
some
pulled its
life
head off.
skills.
So
These are life skills.
I guess I'll try the cedar nipple treatment
Cedar,
next time.
oil, counterclockwise, Q-tips, simple tools.
What's counterclockwise when you're upside down and it's under your nipple?
Oh, let me
Which
tell you,
direction is that going to be?
that's a totally smart question, and it's exactly what happened to me because you know how you pat your head and you rub your stomach,
Yeah.
and trying to get those two things to coordinate.
This is like backwards and upside down.
Exactly. So I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm feeling like I'm trying to go counterclockwise with my arm because my arm knows.
I think that was probably an unnecessary step. This whole counterclockwise business.
No, I think
They do not screw themselves
Yes.
into you.
Look, you don't have to believe me.
Their legs aren't long enough. How do they do it? Do they run like in circles? Like that game where you stick your head on a baseball bat and you spin around it until you're dizzy and then you fall down?
I don't think
They don't.
I don't-
Because they're sticking straight up, Christina. Their legs aren't even touching you. What pivots them?
You don't know. You didn't take your
Is their head
yours
pivotal
out.
itself?
I'm just getting overwhelmed with all this questioning.
All right. Okay.
The-
Sorry.
the-
Go back to the counter.
The important thing is that it came out
That is important.
as a whole being.
What'd you do with it then? Did you flush it down the toilet or did you just stick it in tape like we do?
I washed it down the sink and I let the water run for a while because I didn't want him crawling back up in
Yeah.
case he was alive.
He is going to. Yeah. They're not dead. Nothing kills them. You can probably find them in like Egyptian tombs, like sucking mummy, whatever they
Dust
embalm
mites.
them with.
Well,
God.
glad you enjoyed that anecdote.
I did.
Thought it was something you'd connect with. Feeling connected. Are you feeling connected to yourself?
Are you
That's
feeling
my
connected to your tick? What?
Personal Growth Friday is about
Am I feeling
connection.
connected to myself?
Yeah.
Um,
Well, first of all, how are you?
I'm great.
I don't believe you.
It's the bad Friday, so I'm cranky.
All right.
But I'll get through it. I'm okay.
Well, I feel a little dissembled.
Me too. Although it was the kids' spring concert last night, and they sang weird classic rock songs like Journey's "Don't Stop Believing." Like, I don't think you've actually lived until you've seen kindergartners sing "Don't Stop." Anyway,
Well, there was a great video this morning that Eva Solberger put up of 30 senior citizens in astronaut suits singing a David Bowie song.
whoa,
That would rival the spring
okay.
concert,
Yeah,
I
I
think.
should go click on that.
That was great. It actually moved me. I mean, I felt the groove coming from, I don't know what direction it was coming at me from, but
Not counterclockwise.
no.
Well, that's cool.
But the whole point of this is,
Which point?
well, the point about feeling connected
Oh,
to
yeah.
yourself
Yes.
is important. You know, your dreams, your goals, feeling connected to your goals and your dreams. And
know,
if you
I'm
don't have any,
I'm laughing right now. I'm
do
sorry.
you have any
Dreams?
or goals?
Um,
Or is your life meaningless?
I don't know. This isn't even funny. Why are we
It's so sad. I'm going to cry.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just very vague.
Want to skip this question?
Yeah, let's skip that for now. It'll
Okay.
take too long.
Well, I guess my only advice is just stay connected to, if you can't connect to yourself, then stay connected to life's simple pleasures like coffee.
Can't do that. What can I be connected to?
No, okay. Well, you can be connected to...
Shoes. I love shoes.
No, that's not what I had in mind.
Why
I
is
had in
shoes
mind
any worse
things
than
like
coffee?
Something like nature. You know, like connect to
Coffee
nature.
is, like, equal to
No,
nature?
Shoes are not a simple life simple pleasures.
What if they're not man-made? What if they're made of natural materials?
What if they're made of animal skins that were killed?
God.
I don't want to
All
think
right.
about
Okay,
it.
fine. Not shoes.
Okay, if you like
I
shoes.
like nature. I love nature.
Shoes are all right. I mean,
I like animals a lot.
Okay, wait, back up. Just back up. What's
What?
the simplest pleasure you can think of?
Oh, like breathing? What?
No, I mean a pleasure.
Oh, cheese.
Okay.
Music? Okay, fine. I'll be better than that. Like, what? Do I have to say something artsy like music? Or
No, like the sunrise.
I don't care for sunrise.
What makes you feel transcendent, for God's sake?
Oh, I wish the ocean was closer because that's nice.
Well, I saw a great video of the ocean. Would that work?
No.
No, it was great.
Corn pops
It
good.
had a Rumi quote under it about something deep.
I can spell Rumi. R-U-M-I. You were going to try and trick me with that one.
No.
You were going to try to make me say R-O-O.
You know why you thought of that?
M-I-E.
Because it was like Rumi,
Yeah. Yep.
and your brain, that weird brain of yours, had the little synapsual conversation.
Band
that began.
called LaRue that's spelled like that. R-O-U-X, right? Yes.
LaRoe. In Vermont, we say LaRoe, don't we?
It's like a last name,
Yeah.
right? Some of those French-Canadian peoples.
How'd we get here?
I don't know how we get anywhere,
I don't want to
Christina.
talk about people's last names. All right, so we tried on the Personal Growth Friday.
Can I grow in some other direction? Is there any other growing?
How do you feel about saying happy birthday to people on Facebook?
I used to be really on top of it. I would look every morning and I would go and pull up the little thing that listed everybody's birthdays, and I'd try to write something slightly different on each one so I wouldn't just be like, happy birthday so-and-so, happy birthday so-and-so. And then lately I skip it so much that even now when I see it's somebody kind of special's birthday, I kind of skip it because I feel like I haven't been saying happy birthday to anybody, so it's not fair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
It's a
It's
very
a really
complicated
tough
one.
It's a very hard ethical dilemma.
And some days I'm not on, so then I miss like an important birthday, and I don't.
Yeah.
I feel bad going on and doing the happy belated birthday with all the other late people who say that.
Well, I do it so infrequently now that I figure it'll go by, and most people won't notice that I did it for one particular person.
Yeah.
And the reason I would do it for that one particular person is because for some reason I think that they might actually be surprised by it and get a little joy. Little tinkle of joy.
Tinkle of joy. Facebook just fills me with tinkles of joy. I know it's, but bear in mind, everyone who I haven't said happy birthday to, I actually agonized over whether or not to say happy birthday to you, and I didn't not say happy birthday to you because I don't love you. I not said happy birthday to you because I felt like I was like cheating other people, and I felt that this was a big issue that I had to think about at 3 o'clock in the morning later.
That's such an awful problem. So many people can relate to what you just said.
Well, when I get... Yeah.
Well, it's time for another track of music.
Oh, good.
Thank the Lord. Okay, so we have Free My Soul, which is right along the alleyway of life that we're trajectorizing. Okay.
Who sings this soul-freeing business?
Same
Are we
band.
back to the... Oh, we're still at
featuring
Stephen
them
Wentworth.
today.
Oh, we're featuring. Okay. Featuring means that we play all of them? Like...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Long time since our eyes met on the same side. I know we're older, things ain't changed. I think of you day to day, only you. Free my soul. Dreams, I break a sweat thinking you're there. Ah, sweet lover, where do you hide? I know I'll find you together we're right. Only you. Free my soul. Only you. Free my soul. Time allows us to meet, I'd back up time, tell you once again, I carry your memories everywhere I've been. All these years, still love you, only you. Free my soul. Only you. Free my soul. Only you. Free my soul.
I heard that song before.
All right. Stephen Wentworth Band, Free My Soul.
I'm really itchy. The problem with skinny jeans is like it's hard to itch yourself because they just stick
I had that
to your
problem
leg.
yesterday, yeah, because I was gardening.
You
and
can't get any like jean friction going on. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't shaved your legs in a couple days and then you put on skinny jeans, like the little bristles get rubbed in different directions and then your leg gets all itchy. You know, like tights and leg hair do not go well together.
Tights just don't go well with anything particularly.
Tights should stop existing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why leggings came to be, right?
I think so.
Because tights just sag down in your crotch, and then and then the toe part is pointless because they're not warm enough to be socks, but yet you feel stupid if you put socks on over tights. I'm talking about winter here, not summer. People shouldn't even wear tights in the summer. Like, what is the point of pantyhose? Putting leg-colored clear things over your leg? Why? Did you hear my stomach that time? Wait.
No.
It doesn't do it whenever I try.
You know, you're kind of talking to the wrong person
I know,
about
sorry.
pantyhose.
I don't own any. I don't think I've ever owned any for many years.
Well, then I know you'll really be excited when I tell you that I got my snow tires off.
Oh, I haven't yet. Oh, thanks for reminding. Okay, I'm adding that to my list along with Ishmael and
Okay,
Steve
well,
Wentworth
I know
band.
you probably have your way of doing it because most
Snow.
Vermonters have already figured out like how they do their snow tires. But I did something new this year.
What?
I drove up to Montpelier, the big capital
Montpelier.
city of our state, and I went to Vermont Tire and I pulled in. And you just pull in any old time. You just pull in. And then sometimes
You don't
there's
have to make
a
an
line.
appointment?
Nope. You don't have to make an appointment. You have to be willing to sit
Can you stay
and
in
wait.
your car while they do it? Or there's like a pit crew?
It's not a car wash. It's not a car wash. It's not like that.
They
No,
should
you
have
go-
pit crew. They should have like, you know how high schools do car washes?
Yeah, that
they
would
should
be
have
great.
pit crews do like things at high schools to change your winter tires.
They kind of do that. They kind of do that down at, I went to, where is it? West Lab. And they have crews at places down there. What? Stop. I don't want to hear your stomach.
That was a really good one.
Yeah, well, it's too late by the time you get the
You
mic
like
down
growled,
there.
and then it went to like the squeak at the end, like. Sorry.
All right. Well, anyway.
Okay, you went to West
you
Lab.
don't want to hear about
no,
what
I do.
happened.
I wasn't interrupting you. My stomach was.
Oh, God.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity to let it speak.
All right. Well, see what I did
Okay.
is dropped it off. They said it'll be 2 hours, and I had my friend pick me up, and we went to the Wayside, and we had a diner lunch.
Oh, you went to the Wayside without me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
If you could have come, I would have had you there.
All right.
But I did think of you.
When you saw the tubs of old cotton candy.
Yeah.
Does anyone really go buy those? How long? What's the shelf life on a tub of cotton candy? I wonder.
Oh, I don't know. I actually didn't see those there.
If you leave cotton candy in a little tub, they come in those like kind of yogurt container looking things. How long does it take before it just like crunches down? Does it stay fluffy?
Now I know what to get you for your birthday. When's your birthday again?
September 1st.
Okay. I'm writing it down. Birthday, cotton candy. I'll know.
Not the maple,
I'll know with it.
but not the maple kind, because in case I decide to eat it, I can't eat the maple kind because it's maple. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Whoops! I just licked the microphone.
You know what I did get there?
What?
I bought a refrigerator magnet that says Wayside. It looks like a license plate, and it says
Whoa.
Wayside, and it costs. You know how much? Guess how much it cost.
99 cents.
Guess again.
$1.99.
Guess.
$2.99.
25 cents.
What?
You can't get anything for 25 cents.
No, you can't.
You can't even get a spool of thread for 25 cents.
No, they're like $2.
Yeah, so people, if you want a deal,
Or if you
just
want
have a really
the
fun thing.
good, expensive thread, then it's like $7. $7 for thread is just a really bad idea.
Yeah. That's why
Wow,
it's
you got a
better just
Wayside
to get
magnet
a
for 25
refrigerator
cents?
magnet. Yeah, I did. I felt so good about it. I put it on just
Wow,
a couple days ago.
that's really exciting. I have to go get one now.
Yeah.
You could put them on your car. Are they very little?
They're about this big.
Okay,
Maybe, 6 inches.
that's
by,
bigger than
like,
25 cents is. Like that's just big.
You get more. You get a lot for your money.
I guess you do.
I mean, for the square footage, you're getting a real deal.
Oh, I know why I'm itchy.
Why? Do I want to know?
No,
Wait
I won't
till
tell you.
before
No.
you start.
No, I
don't.
won't tell you.
Okay. Well,
It isn't a bad reason or anything. Just in case you're thinking I had like scabies or something. Sorry, that's not funny to people who probably might have scabies. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to defend anyone who had scabies.
That wasn't nice. Is there anything else bad you want to say?
No.
Just get it out now.
No.
Want to insult anybody?
No.
Well, you do. I know there's people you want to insult, but we're not going to do that.
Okay.
We could think of them. Okay, let's everybody out there who has somebody that they would like to insult.
Okay, got it.
Think of it. Now we're going to throw it up to Jupiter.
No.
Yes,
but, like,
no, that's how you do it.
part of your
The bad thoughts.
life's. Yeah, but isn't it
Toss 'em.
satisfying to have those thoughts in your head and feel
Yeah, but
all
it's-
smug that you don't say them?
It's fun to throw them up to Jupiter. Try it. You obviously didn't try it. If you would try it,
I didn't let it go.
know how much it was fun.
I know.
No, just okay. We'll try again. Let's back
Well,
up.
I have to think of a different person I want to insult, like someone who I don't want to insult as bad as that other person.
But you said that one didn't work. Why don't you try it again?
No, like I didn't throw it away. I mean, I hung on to the insult because I just couldn't let it go.
Okay, we'll try again
It was
tonight.
a good insult.
Try again tonight.
Okay.
Because you need to vent. Venting is important. A little healthy venting. It's just you don't want to send it like voodoo at the target. You want to send it up to Jupiter because Jupiter can take it. Jupiter's a big planet. There's lots of room up
What
there.
if you just really want to send it to the target? Like you don't want them to
Hadn't
know
thought
that
about
you are the one saying it, but you want them to know it anyway. I guess that's
This
really,
is kind
really
of a
bad
personal
and mean.
growth Friday situation.
It is.
Because I have the same thing. I have to bite my tongue like a whole bunch of times every day in my head. Because I start having these conversations with that person.
I never say anything bad to people, but I
No,
want
but in
to
your head,
all the time.
in your head.
Yeah.
So where does all that energy
I hope
of
that
the
doesn't
things
mean that I'm like a
introvert?
no. What's another word for somebody who just thinks bad things about people and is nice to them?
Oh, yeah, there's some word for that. Like
It's like not a nice thing. But sometimes I can't help it. I'm not going to go around being mean to people. I can't. I cannot be mean to people.
Exercising self-restraint is an important part of learning how to be a human being.
But I often think mean thoughts.
Okay.
About people that I'm not being mean to. I think I hope that doesn't make somebody like totally two-faced.
No, but what happens, because I think you're not describing the whole phenomenon. First,
only bad people. I don't like just thinking bad things about everybody.
But when you think the thought, then what goes after it? What you get a physical feeling along with that negative thought. And then you have to cleanse yourself of your own bad thinking, because you know it's not constructive thinking. But it's venting. It's healthy venting. But you have to flush it through with something beautiful, because you're beautiful. Oh, God. Okay.
We saw our sheep this week, and they are not beautiful under their wool.
We sure are sheep?
Sure.
I thought you said we were sheep. Like, we sure are
I'm a
sheep.
sheep farmer, and I'm not positive if shorn is a real word.
Sure it is. It's just a little arcane.
Well, we sheared them then, or whatever. But I love my sheep, but I think they're much cuter with their wool on. When you take their wool off, they look like goats, and I hate goats.
Yeah, but if you take the fur off a cat, it looks like a rodent.
But I like mostly rodents.
Do you like bats?
Like rodents. Yes, I like bats.
You do? You like bats?
Yes.
How do you like rats?
No.
Okay. Mice?
Yes.
Mice, okay.
Yes.
Squirrels?
Yes, I love squirrels.
Chipmunks?
Yes, I love chipmunks.
Okay.
I kind of want to
Maybe
catch
you
one
could
for a
help
pet,
me.
but I think that's illegal, probably.
Yeah. You could help me shave my cat. I need to shave my cat, if you don't mind how she's going to look.
Why don't you just dip her in some Nair or something? And then wipe her hair off.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Or go to the store and find some of that hair. We don't want to wax her. That would be mean.
No, I have an electric, menus.
I don't think she's going to take too kindly to this. Have you ever done it before?
We've done it before, yes. Those big clots of hair. There's no
she's
other
not
way.
going to be like bald, though. You're going to just make her short and bristly.
She's going to be pretty bald.
She's not going to be pink, though.
She's going to be silky. It's beautiful. It's
just
wonderful.
because you have a
soft...
long-haired cat and you're going to trim her, so then she's going to look like a short-haired cat. Or a cat with like a butch.
No, she looks like a rodent. I told you. Anyway.
Which cat?
Rosie.
Oh. So why are you going to shave her?
Because she gets mats.
Oh.
Like huge, big felt
She's a cat.
pieces.
Why doesn't she just clean? Why doesn't she take care of that?
I think she has low self-esteem.
Oh.
So we have to help her out a little bit in that department. In the heart department.
You shave all of her or just like underneath?
As much as I can get. You can only do so much at a time before she freaks out.
Do you leave her head?
Flees.
Her head alone?
Pretty much. I pet that part.
Can we give her like a little mohawk?
Good. Hadn't thought about it.
This feels wrong. I don't know.
We gotta wind up the show, Emily.
Okay.
It's like if there's a minute to go. I don't know which clock to look at. Which clock? This is.
They said look at that one. 59. They said to look at that one.
I have no idea.
How can they trust that? That's a battery operated clock that probably came from my barn.
That's bizarre. 11:57.
Oh no.
Okay, I guess it's time to go.
Bye. I don't know whose music this is. It's not
Bye,
ours.
everybody. Thanks for listening.
See you next week.
Bricks in the city, concrete wall, graffiti on them, just pictures and words, black and white, all also true. Paint and brushes, the artistic tool. The Van Gogh, they color the earth. History on the walls, artistic point of view. They talk love, talk of pain, talk of their cities, good and bad. Good and bad. Good and bad. Old factories since shut down. The walls are painted like a mosaic underground. Broken windows, let's real light in. When the sun shines, you know the pain again. Ooh, the Van Goghs, they color the earth. History on the walls, artistic point of view. They talk love, they talk of pain, talk of their city, good and bad. Good and bad. Good and bad. Railroad bridges, broken and dead. Statues of stones is all that's left. They're layered with paint from an artist of another time. Tells the story as life goes by. The Van Goghs, they color the earth. History on the walls, artistic point of view. They talk of love, they talk of pain, talk of their city, good and bad.